The double, the twofer. It was a twofer, America.
It was a double dumper.
A double dump. What is it? What do we call that?
Double dumper.
Double dumper.
Well, because there's the double Donaldo, but if we're talking about a loaf, it's a double dumper.
Wouldn't it be a double dookie?
Could be dookie, dumper.
Dumper would work. Anyway,
wow,
it's back. The TBTBT is back, boys and girls. That is a redoubtable one. High questionable one. IDD. It's a slug. Beautiful night. Beautiful Gorgeous. Day. Yeah. By the way, great comeback this morning by the Stingers.
Awesome soccer game.
Down 2-0. Stingers get off the mat. Tied by halftime.
Well, and what made it tougher was they dominated time of possession the first half and found themselves down 2-0. The other team only had 2 chances. And hit them both.
Yeah.
Tie it at half, go ahead in the second half, and then hold on.
I'll tell you, the 2 goals that tied it, fucking awesome.
Laser show.
They were laser
show. Emery.
Both of them. Fucking laser. Reminded me of Layla, we miss you. Layla, we miss you. But that was the last I had a little. That looked like Layla.
I mean,
Emery's becoming.
That was a freaking cannon.
Yeah, Emery's becoming a stud. She is. Right before our eyes. The dynasty is alive and well, boys and girls. They are.
And then third one was kind of a putback to Lily.
And if I may, I have never done this. A shout out to MASH unit Mia Miliaccio, who was once again stellar today. She has been consistently good at getting better.
Very strong.
Every game, as she always played good, she plays a little bit better. She's getting better. And I don't know if she knows that, but I am very proud of her. So probably never tell her that because she doesn't care. But anyway.
She does care.
It was awesome to see them
Penny,
play.
Good game, too.
Penny had a good game as well. Penny's tough. I love Penny. Penny's one of many. She's blue collar.
Very steady.
Blue collar. Consistent, fearless. That's Penny. That's why I call her Pitbull Penny. She's fearless. And I love that about her. So, anyway, great win for them today.
The whole team.
Whole team was good.
Everybody, I thought, played well today.
Yeah.
So, Elena played well today.
Yeah, Vicious Vic was big as well.
Vicious Vic had a big collision.
Yeah.
Mia had the biggest collision.
Got up and then got the kick over. That was the girl who scored the goal. Mia went toe-to-toe with her, literally. And they both went down.
No, it was a bigger girl than the girl that scored the goal.
Was it?
Yeah. The girl who scored the goal was tall. Yeah. But the girl Mia ran into was a lot bigger than her.
Wow.
She was, she
bounced up and got the kick with her left foot. I cleared the zone with it after they both went down, and there was no call. It was a play on.
It was pretty cool. I think it was
pretty cool.
It was legal. They just kind of both ran into each other going for the ball.
So, and as we're joining you, only in the Dago Bar can this happen. Here you go, Tom. Here comes crazy scenario number 2. Breaking news. Where did it go? Oh, my God. I just lost it. Oh,
Mets just got over bases loaded, no outs jam, giving up no runs. They'd already given up a run. Carson Benz dropped a fly ball, which is what created the run, and now he's leading up off the next inning. Come on, you don't have to redeem yourself.
We're gonna preview. In this segment, obviously, which is 3 minutes old, we're both fucking. You tell me popped gummies a half hour ago. They're starting to kick in. He's watching the Mets and the Yankees. It's the Mets are winning 5-3 in the 7th. So it's a Donnie. Why not? We have a Donnie. Why not?
Why wouldn't we?
He's right.
This is Dago Donnie's.
This is Dago Donnie. Why would this?
A couple of Dagos are typically watching Donnie's.
Yep, that's right. He's got a valid point. America. It's tough to argue with facts. And Tom's
what were you looking up that you were?
Well, if I saw this right, where was it? It was BostonSomething.com. Said that Kevin Durant is now exploring the possibility of joining the Boston Celtics.
Not bad.
I'm just saying.
Is he signed with Houston?
He has the option to come back in 2 years. It's a player option.
Would you rather him or LeBron?
Him. Because he has a great mid-range game.
Yeah, he does.
And if he is willing to be the third option to Tatum and Brown,
be pretty nice.
That'd be frightening.
But would he be there in the playoffs?
I think because he's a third option, he would be. He's not.
Because he wouldn't spend a year
He
trying
wouldn't
to
be
carry
carrying
it.
the load.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to carry this team.
Yeah, at that age, you can't. Nobody
no,
can.
but I'm saying he could be a great comp because he still has a shot.
Right. But you think that's what happened to him this year?
Maybe because he was very good in the beginning.
Because he's not a softie.
No, but he plays a lot of games. He's not one to take time. He's one of the few guys that does not take time off.
But that's what I'm saying.
Plays,
and then in the playoffs, he was hurt the whole time with an ankle. It was weird.
Yeah.
It sucked. It made that LA Houston series just.
He never played.
Yeah.
It would have been great if he did. But he is talking about. He brought up the Boston Celtics supposedly as one of a couple places he's looking. So
interesting.
That would be, and then the thing about the Celtics is they have the money to bring him on, as they don't have to trade anything to get him. So to me, that would be the better deal. You don't have to give up Jaylen Brown.
Keep your roster intact.
Yeah, keep your roster intact. You still have your core. Both guys are still below 30. That's that's a recipe for long-term success. If you could add KD for 2 years. Because he can play 2 more years backing those two up. Yeah. And you don't have to give up anything to get him. Yeah. You could actually load management him with them to make sure, like when they went with Porzingis, they did the same thing. He played 65 games that year. But they load managed Porzingis to make sure he was there. And he still fizzled out in the playoffs. But when he played, he was awesome. But he got through the year, and they won the title. So They can do this. They know how to do it. So to me, this is more realistic than the Giannis thing.
Or the LeBron thing?
Or the LeBron, yes. I can't see LeBron as mad at the Lakers as he may be. And that's a few people now have been reporting this, so it must be true. I can't see him saying, you know what I'm going to do? I can't see him. He hates Boston. And we hate him. The hate is mutual.
You'd learn to love him if he helped you win a chip.
He'd learn to love us if he ever put on that uniform, because then he'd be like, oh, I was way wrong about these people. Believe me, he'd eat more crow on this than we would. Trust me. I got 18 banners to back me up on that one. He'd be the one that would be eating crow. When
he's not the one. He doesn't talk as hateful about you that you talk about him.
Oh, we call all Boston fans racist. It doesn't get any more hateful than that. Okay, you and I talked about this on this show.
Dude, all you do is talk about how soft and shitty and
my problem with him is he hops team. He's a coach killer too. 6 coaches have been fired in his. That's no player, by the way, has that number.
Well, he's good at everything he does.
That's quite a record to hold, isn't it?
I mean, hey,
I like those two that Missoula now holds. The back-to-back 20-point
back-to-back
Loafs, and then he comes in. He's up 3-1, or 3. They stay 3-point their way out of this one too.
Oh man, that was close.
That was the first Celtic team to blow a 3-1 lead in history. Yeah, he's got some steamers.
Stanley,
yeah. I mean, like Stanley Cup size steamers. That's what Stanley means. That's Stanley Cup size steamer.
All right. Well,
that's an ID thing right there.
Let's talk about something more relevant than these Boston.
Well, we have Game 7 tomorrow of the most anticipated. This has been a great series, Detroit and Cleveland. And Game 6, Cleveland had a golden opportunity, and they were actually in that game at the half, and they just got
at home.
They were in the game, and they weren't playing well. It was a double loaf. One I could understand. Two.
Harden
and Mitchell both loafed at the same time. I had not seen that in this playoffs. And that's the first time
we haven't seen the likes of a double loaf like that.
Not from those two. We've seen games where one of them did it.
The Doble Dumper.
But this was the Doble Dumper.
Have we ever seen
that before, though?
Double loafs. I'm sure we have.
But from 2 prominent studs on the same team?
That's where it gets...
I'm just saying.
Double loaf.
Yeah. Think about that.
On a basketball team.
Think about it anywhere. Well, name a football team where the 2 best players did this.
I mean, Tatum and Brown loafed last year.
Tatum got hurt. It wasn't old when he went down. And it was 3-2.
But they loafed to get to that point.
I know, but they were down 3-1 in Milwaukee and came back. So then Milwaukee won the championship the year before. So, I mean, no, they were capable. I'm not saying they would have.
Yeah, when Starks loafed, he was kind of the only one that loafed. Right?
John Starks has maybe. Well, no. You know what? We should talk about this. What's the all-time steamiest loafing? Like the biggest trophy.
I just watched an interview of him talking about that.
Starks.
It was pretty.
What the kid,
felt bad for him.
Caden Boozer did. That one,
major, yeah.
And there was the other one.
But so
what was the other? Another big steamer.
The
Celtics.
The Celtics. I mean, the offensive lineman.
Yeah,
that didn't set the block in the national championship game.
One, yeah.
But so it's weird.
These are big though.
I know, but it's weird.
How do you rate them?
They're different because Starks was a full game 7.
Yeah,
those were like critical plays.
But that was a national championship game. That's the guy blocking, not blocking.
I mean, the Chris Webber timeout.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Steamer.
That's in the title game. I mean, the Starks one was in game 7.
Yeah.
I mean, all these. That's really what puts you in the level of most prominent Loafs.
Yeah.
So, are there any other game 7?
I don't know, man. There's got to be.
Right? Josh McDaniels laid a pretty
Blue Jays last year against fucking the Dodgers.
But that was against the Dodgers.
Yeah, they were supposed to win. That's true.
Even though the way it happened, it wasn't because of Ohtani and all that. It's still like the fact that they were at that point was an amazing.
We had no one thought, but that's true.
Yeah,
that's a fair point.
Yeah,
No one thought that was going to be 7.
No.
If you tell me that, you're lying.
Yeah. Nobody even thought Toronto was getting there.
No.
Then
when they got there, we're like, maybe they thought they'd get a game.
They were leading by a run in the 9th inning of game 7 at home. Yeah.
Steamer.
Yeah.
And then it was a reality loaf. That's what that one is.
Yeah.
That's the reality loaf happened.
Yeah.
You're like,
it just kind of catches up to you.
It just catches up.
Yeah, it's like
the reality loaf. See, it's what we do.
Reality
greatness.
Yeah.
It's greatness. What we do is bounce that off each other.
How do you swing at that goddamn pitch?
Uh-oh.
Come on, Mark.
Uh-oh.
You're better than that. Come on.
Tommy is one hot
Settle down.
Potato.
You're in the position of power here.
He is one hot little potato.
Yeah, that was frustration. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, it's all right. It's all right. You're entitled. God knows they've earned it.
There he goes. Drove a run in. Good job, Vientos.
Now let's see how bad the Red Sox loaf tonight. Because they
Bill Buckner.
Oh yeah, huge loaf.
I mean, Bill,
but he was injured.
I don't care.
He wasn't supposed to be playing,
dude. It was a routine ground ball.
But he had an injury on the leg. Couldn't bend all the way down. I'm not saying it wasn't a bad play, but he had a legit injury.
Well, I mean,
he tried to play through the injury, and now he's getting mocked.
It's beyond Buckner. It's the 1986 Red Sox.
That's
period.
Because
they were up in Game 7 by 2 or 3. Yeah. So you're right. We shouldn't put it on Buckner because
when he was hurt,
Buckner made the error. They had already blown the 2-run lead.
Yeah.
It was already tied.
Yeah. Oh my God! The Red Sox held on and won. 3-2, they beat the A's. Big wins. They're 1-1.
No, it was the Braves. No,
I mean the Braves. The A's.
A's.
Gummies are wonderful, aren't they, Tom?
The man's a vegetable.
The Gummies wonderful. They're wonderful.
Of course.
So anyway, we got to talk about game 7 here tomorrow. So look, I mean.
Okay, so after our argument the other night, because we had an argument the other night about who would be worse for the Knicks.
Yeah.
And it's a little more unclear now.
It's unclear a lot now.
It's like, and that's why I'm not rooting for either one of these teams.
But what we did not know was that Detroit could turn that defense up even higher.
I told you they could.
They had done it in the 3 games they had beaten them.
But
they couldn't do it.
You said they don't have the offense. I said they just have to do their defense.
But the thing is,
the offense comes from the defense.
If Harden and
if they just hit their shots,
if they just played average, they would have still won. They've just loafed. Harden had 8 turnovers. 8.
I know.
Oh,
that was the thing because you were like he did it 3 games in a row, and I said, yeah, but his whole career has been playoff loafs.
But he loafed in the first 3 games,
right?
So he had 3 errors. He had already loafed in the series.
I understand, but that's his track record is loafing.
I know, but he'd already loafed.
So the fact that he had 3 good ones has to tell us he might not have any more good ones.
But he already had 3 loafies. It's possible 4 loafies in a. I mean, even the series he lost.
No, I'm not saying he's necessarily going to have another loaf, but like. He needs to play better than fucking loaf.
He can't have 8 turnovers.
No.
And Donovan Mitchell, you can't go 6 for 20. Holy, that's fucking bad. That's your house.
And then you said the bench killed him. Which again, at home, your bench should win.
Your bench should win. Detroit's bench, you had outplayed for them. They 48 points off the bench. Because Cade Cunningham only had 21 points, but he had his 9 assists.
Yeah.
We said he gets 9, 10, and that's what happens.
He's usually a 10-12 guy.
I know, but that's why they've won 60 games, because that's where he eats. But if you keep all the numbers, when you have...
Make him score.
Make him score.
Yeah. And live with it.
Just shut the other 5. I said it's always easier to defend 1 than defend 5. And 48 points.
So now they're going... Now they're back in Detroit.
They're back in Detroit.
And Detroit has the momentum.
They do. But... I mean,
it's still weird.
Cleveland has won there.
Well, yeah, they won Game 5.
I'm saying they can win there. They're not afraid of the place. What are the? I mean, are we really going to sit here and think that Mitchell and Harden are going to do that twice in a row? No,
not necessarily. But I mean,
think so.
But Cade Cunningham in a Game 7, that team.
But he just played a great all around game. So he didn't
though.
He had 9 assists. He didn't shoot well.
But let's say he shoots well now.
I think these two are going to shoot well too. I think it's going to be a great
Maybe
game.
the defense gets even. It's going to be the Knicks said it last year. They said that was the loudest place they played at. And they played at TD and Indiana. They said it sounded to me like they were saying it was louder than the Garden, but they said except for the Garden. The loudest place we played in was Detroit. They were like, it was crazy there.
Yeah.
Now, the Knicks won there 3 times last year. And to your point, Cleveland's won there.
Yeah.
The Magic won there.
Yeah.
So it's not like Detroit should be a lock just because
they're not
home.
They're not a lock.
You know,
I'm saying this is a tough.
But fucking Cleveland missing that opportunity.
I think Detroit's going to win this game.
Yeah,
it's going to be close.
That was their chance.
They had their chance. I think they both will play better. But yeah. I don't think they're going to overcome that one.
The Game 6 chance to win loaf happens a lot.
But you're both your best players. We can't think of many.
Yeah,
there aren't many where your top 2 players in the same did that. I can't think of many.
Well, and
I'm racking my brain.
Not memorable ones. I'm sure it's happened.
There's always been one guy, but 2.
Yeah,
2.
I'm saying, what do you think about? Well,
it was a.
Did D Wade and LeBron ever loaf together? Probably not.
No, because D Wade always played well.
Yeah.
LeBron would have bad games by his own expectations. Mm-hmm. Most people would still be very good.
Yeah.
But just not in his prime, he really had a bad. LeBron was consistent. I give him that.
But he had some major moments when he was on Cleveland. You know, because he didn't have a lot around him, and I'm
saying that's why he doesn't. Tim Duncan to me. The fact that Robinson retired, Duncan stayed there and stayed the centerpiece, and that's one of the things that I love about Duncan,
dude. But that front office was great.
Well, look, they were in the finals, so they got close, added a couple of pieces. He was only going to get better.
But you can't compare those Spurs teams to those Cleveland teams.
No, but Duncan was the perfect.
No, he was this obvious centerpiece. But I mean, they got Ginobili, Tony Parker. I mean, Kawhi.
He made them all better. He was the guy. Tim Duncan was.
Yeah. And Luke Weaver going against his old team in the Yankees.
All right, so we both got Detroit tomorrow night. So Western Conference Finals.
Can before we go there, I want to ask your opinion now, because 2 days ago you said the Knicks should want the Pistons.
I still think that way.
So if they win Game 7, you feel good about them.
Yeah, because the thing about it is your defense. Even if you can survive an off shooting night because your defense can lock this team down if they just shut off the help.
Yeah, Cleveland's much harder to defend. It seems.
I'm saying they are because they have the second guy. I'm not saying you still couldn't beat them,
right?
But you'd have to play them differently
defensively.
Yeah, you'd have to make some serious adjustments. Whereas with Detroit, it's pretty simple.
But I would say offensively, it's harder against Detroit.
Their defense is better than Cleveland's, but I'm saying that they're not explosive offensively, really. Detroit's not an offensive juggernaut. So in your defense,
only if you let them eat you alive on defense and they start turning you over. That's when it'll.
Cleveland could get hot. Those two dudes could get hot at the same time, and they could drop 130 on you.
And has Mobley even had a good game yet? Has he had any big games?
One. Because
that dude has become he's the third option, but
very big, very athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, from a talent perspective, he doesn't have the skill set. But Jason Tatum.
He should be there too.
He has Jason Tatum's talent, doesn't have the skill.
He should be there too.
I'm not kidding when I say that. Watch him move. Watch what he does. He is Jason Tatum's talent.
And he plays defense. He can,
but he doesn't have he doesn't have the crossover.
Yeah.
Tatum's a much better mid-range game, but he doesn't have that. So
kind of Jalen Duren-esque.
But have you ever got that? Wow.
It seemed like
have you ever got that?
Yeah. I feel like Duren's kind of like that. I mean, built much different.
More like
different
Jalen Brown.
Of play,
He's more like Jalen Brown.
But like Jalen Duren has
bulky.
I feel like he has a bunch of talent, but his skill isn't super developed yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, he changes the damn game, but then other times, it's like brick hands.
Oh. Which leads us to the West, the Wild, Wild West. Well, there's nothing wild about this. This is the two teams everybody wanted to see, and we got it. So, KC against San Antonio. This is going to be a hell of a series. This is going to be fun. Because if you have not seen this Castle kid who won 2 titles at UConn play yet, this man is a dumb bitch.
Does that series start tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night or Monday night. It's tomorrow. I think. We should check.
Oh shit.
I'll check it. I mean, I can check it. I'm just sitting.
No, I got him.
Checking my nose.
It might be Monday because
it might be right.
The Knicks start with whoever on Tuesday. So I think they might alternate them like that.
The schedule says it is Monday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
8:30 on NBC Monday. Yeah. And
so
tomorrow night,
what are we hearing about Jalen Williams for that series? Because if he doesn't play, I think San Antonio,
they'd be
to me, is the favorite.
Yeah, he's the difference. He plays, I favor OKC. I would agree with that. But yeah, I thought he was close, I guess, to coming back in the end of the series, but they didn't need him.
Actually, let's see this. Thunder star Jalen Williams confirms he's healthy entering Western Conference Finals.
There it is, right there. Yeah.
Damn, I kind of wanted to pick the Spurs.
I kind of didn't. But anyway.
Why?
I'm not ready for Wemby.
You think they're too young?
I don't like him.
I know. I don't like him either. I don't really know why.
I don't like him. When it was really started before the Olympics. He started mouthing off last year, and the kid's talented. He's got a great game. But I'm like, you're doing an awful lot of yapping for having not won anything. And then
what was he saying?
He was just saying.
See, I remember when he started talking about ethical types of basketball, but some of it might be a translation thing. But like, I remember when he said the Knicks play. What do you call it? It's not whiny finesse European. It's not integrity. But I can't remember what they said.
Integrity ball. Oh, bully. We invented the game, motherfucker.
No, I can't remember what he said.
We don't play it the way you play it.
Maybe that's not what he said.
Not the way he said. But if you sound like that, then fuck him. You don't play France ball. You play. It's our game, motherfucker.
Olympics.
Prove that in the last Olympics again. Prove it in the All-Star game. So you were pissed about that. You got bitch slapped then. And Tatum wasn't even in that game. What if he was?
This is what he said. He said they rely heavily on physical play rather than playing a brand of sophisticated basketball. Fuck you and your sophisticated basketball.
That's a pussy line if I ever heard one.
That's like you're not trying to give them any credit for beating you.
You know who used to sound like that? Who was the boxer from over there? The heavyweight. He sounded like that. What was
Klitschko?
Not Klitschko. He was black.
Oh.
With the dreads.
Lennox Lewis.
That's a Lennox Lewis line.
Dude, but Lennox Lewis was a hell of a fighter.
Go ahead. Not in the beginning. He got beat guys after they were past their prime. He lost in the beginning. He came around eventually. But he fought Tyson when Tyson was way past.
Oh, yeah.
Tyson was not.
But Tyson was shelling himself.
Not even close.
But Lennox Lewis would have beat Tyson.
Not Tyson's probably wouldn't have.
I think he might have.
No, Tyson couldn't. You couldn't hit Tyson.
Yes, you could. He was so long, Lennox Lewis.
Peekaboo style is this. You don't hit. You come under.
Yeah, but when they're down there, he can't
just watch the tapes of him before when he had a Customato Cabaroni after Don King made him fire him. It's a different fighter altogether. Yeah. I'm just talking.
He didn't have his head.
No, he wasn't. Once he lost those two guys, and then he became the Black Rocky Balboa.
Just taking
haymakers, no. Yeah, you saw what real life happens to Rocky Balboa. He gets knocked out by fucking Riddick, but was it Buster Douglas?
Yeah.
Buster mediocre.
One of the biggest upsets of all time.
Yeah.
That might be that's A heavyweight loaf. A heavyweight loaf.
That's a heavyweight loaf.
We've never talked about boxing loafs.
No. But think about that one.
Was a
Tyson, I thought, got robbed because he knocked him out the round before, and it was a very slow count.
Really?
Yeah, he knocked him out in the ninth round.
I don't even remember that.
They used to count. People, even the guys that were doing the game, going, "That's a very long count. Wow, we should check that." Like the announcers were all saying it. So I thought Tyson got robbed out of a ninth round knockout, and then Vore got knocked out in the 10th.
How did we get here?
Loafs. It's all about loafs.
I know loafs, but I'm trying to think.
Some
Like,
loafs.
what was the route that got us to boxing?
I don't know. Oh, dickhead there, Wimbignana.
Oh, because he said the sophisticated
sophisticated.
They don't play a sophisticated game of basketball.
We don't play it the very French way.
I think
Fairy Frenchman, you.
He's not gay.
He's fairy. Doesn't mean he just runs around with the fairies in the fields. He frolics like a fairy.
Fairies in the fields.
Yes,
I thought that was a gay reference.
No, he's a frolicker. What is that?
We're pro LGBTQ over here, right?
My aunt.
We like the gays. We love the gays.
No issue. Actually, the best wedding I've ever been to that wasn't my own was a gay wedding. Two guys, guy from Norwich University, married a guy from MIT. Pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And he was a military guy. And that wedding to Boston Harbor Hotel, the fucking waves are crashing behind you at the glass. It was unbelievable. Yeah. It was like out of a movie. It's fucking ridiculous. A 16-piece orchestra. Fucking stupid. And happy hour, just the open bar never ended. Yeah. Never ended. It was great.
Yeah, it was like a great celebration of love. It was.
Greatest wedding that wasn't me own. Anyway.
Why did we go Irish all of a sudden?
I don't know.
So yeah, shout out to the LGBTQ.
No problem.
Community.
But I'm just saying that Wembyana has no business flapping his gums. He hasn't won anything yet.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, he gets on my nerves a bit. But I would
they changed the rules so it would be easier for you Europeans to play the game. That's the fucking truth that you don't understand.
Well, because the sophisticated.
That's the sophisticated. We can't play this tough physical style.
I mean, you can play intelligent basketball and physical basketball.
Larry, Magic, and Larry. The definition of physical, intelligent basketball. Those two guys. Yeah, Wimby. Yeah, we're about 40 years ahead of you now. 40 years ahead of you.
He doesn't want to play physical.
So whatever.
That's why he threw it.
I think if Williams is healthy, OKC wins that series.
Yeah, I think I'd kind of lean that way too.
I don't think San Antonio is ready for that team.
San Antonio should be able to win at least 2, though.
I think it'll go 6 or 7. I do. But me and OKC will win. They're not going to sweep them. Nothing like that. No, they'll put up a fight. They will. But they have an OKC is. Their offense is good, and Shea gets all the calls on top of it. I mean, Christ said.
Yeah, they're starting to become a real issue.
He's going to get a call. He's going to get calls. That's the other part of the problem. So it's like I'm kind of torn on who to root for because I hate Shea for that and I hate Wimby for what he says. It's like I don't know. Anyway, we'll take a break. When I come back, segment 2, we're going to talk NFL. I can talk about some of these pundits and pungents and stuff, and we're going to talk about the college baseball playoffs. Segment 2, a certain mass pitcher looking good in the SEC. Talk about that stateside.